Hi, boys and girls. Let's go ahead and start a new week. This is number 6. And if you started on Monday, this is probably what you're working on Monday. Now, the first word is net. Net. So go ahead and pause this and write down the letters you hear in net. Bug. Bug. This one was tricky. I had to look at my answer key again. Hop. 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 So write hop in those boxes. And then move down here to the reading. The reading, we have 4 sentences in this story. And then we have some questions. I'm going to go ahead and read this story with you. Ready? Now remember, if you don't know what a word is, mark the vowels, circle the special sounds. That is just a tool we have to help us read. Jan has a net. She can get a bug. She can get a frog. Jan likes her net. Now, after we've read the story, we can answer the questions. What does Jan have? Well, does she have a ball, a net, a no, or a yes? It's just one of the top 2. Let's see. Does she have a ball? No, I didn't see ball. Does she have a net? She does. Go ahead and circle net. Does Jan like her net? What did our story say? Jan likes her net. So yes. Next, we're going to have our sentence here. We're going to read our sentence. I see the big net. After I read it, I'm going to trace it. Then I'm going to write it. Let's see what's on the back. Day 6 of our math. Day 6. Now this is a little bit different from last week. This time it says we're going to write the missing numbers, but they've only given us one of the numbers. They gave us the number 9. Well, what comes before 9? If I'm counting, what would be before 9? I'm missing 3 numbers before 9. Well, here's 9. Well, 8 is before 9. What comes before 8? 7. And what comes before 7? 6. And 6 has a ball on the bottom. 9 has a ball on top. 6 has a ball on the bottom. Now right here it says, and this is different also, measure the length of each object. Count and write how many cubes. So we don't even need a ruler for this. We're going to measure it with the cubes. This toothbrush is 1, 2, 3, 4 cubes long. Now let's look at the rainbow. Let's start at the beginning of the rainbow, go all the way to the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That rainbow is 9 cubes. 9 has a ball on top. What about the pan? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 6 has a ball on the bottom. Addition, 5 plus 5 equals, oh, someone said it. I heard someone say it's a double. It is a double. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it lives in the 10 addition family. You can go back and listen to my song about the addition family as well. And here is 6 plus 2. That's right. 8. Mrs. Thompson just walked by. She's getting together all the papers that she's not going to be able to teach you, but I'll be sending those home soon. That's who I was just smiling at. Now, our very first paper in this packet is a number paper. Right here, and look, yellow box. All right, let's get to work. I want your best work. This is your critical paper of the day. I want your very best work on this paper. I want good work on all of your papers, but I want extra good work on this paper. Number 1 says, write the number your teacher says. All right, you ready? Let's look at the purple skateboard. This is your number. 17. 17. Listen to the family you hear. 17. Think about the number that's at the beginning of that family. Write 17 now. Now pause the video if you need to. I'm going to go to the next one, but if you're still working on 17, pause it. Green skateboard. 83. 83. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to the family. 83. 83. Right, 83. Okay, last orange skateboard. Let me look at my book. All right, ready? 50. Don't get confused. Listen to the family. Ready? 50. And I'm going to give you a clue. It's the father of one of the families. 50. All right, if you're not done, pause it. But if you are done, let's go to the next section. Addition. You know how to do this kind of addition. It's very simple. I even see a double. I see ones, which we know if it's ones, it's just the next number. I see a 0. If it's 0, you know the trick with zeros. Go ahead and do all of the addition. Pause the video right now and work on that. And then when you're done with the addition, you can push play again. The next section, write how many cents. Now look at it really close. I'm going to move it up to you. Is that a penny, a dime, or a nickel? All right, if you know what coin it is, you have to think about how many cents are in that coin, and that's what you're going to count by. And then write the answer in the box. If you've already done that, let's go to the clock. If you haven't done that, pause the video and finish this. What time is it? Our hand goes first. That's the red hand. Look at the number it's pointing at. Remember, if it's in between two numbers, you pick the smaller number. And then right here, we're going to put the minute hand. Take a really good look at this clock. Notice where that minute hand is. I'm going to give you a clue. It's something new that we have learned. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to. Otherwise, let's finish up the next section. Write the number. It's number word time. If you can do it without your number word paper, try to do it that way. But if you need that number word paper, go ahead and use it. And last, we're going to write the number that comes after. It comes next. Now go ahead and pause the video if you need to finish up this paper. I'm going to go to the next one for those who are ready. This paper made us so sad when me and Mrs. DeCellier and Miss Kellett and Miss Lawson were making our packets because we never got to do this paper in March with you. It's a calendar, and we always love doing this paper. We just didn't get to. Fun with numbers. Fill in the dates. Your teacher will show you where to begin. Now, this is for the month of March on a March calendar. If we were doing an April calendar, the numbers would be in different places, but we're doing a March calendar. Miss Derry's March calendar is still up. I haven't changed it, even though it's almost mid-April. I need to change my calendar, but let's turn it and you may look at it. Oh, let me see that. Those are good work packets that you've turned in. Thank you for doing your best work. All right, let's look at March. Now, these are our days of the week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sing it with me. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Do you want to do our other days of the week? I thought you might want to. Ready? Let's get your snappers ready. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Good job singing. I wish I could hear your voices singing. I love it. You could sing a song and record it and have your mommy send it to me. I wouldn't mind at all. I'd love it, actually. All right, let's look at Miss Gary's calendar. Now, in the month of March this year, this doesn't usually happen, but in the month of March this year, the first day of March was on a Sunday. So what you're going to do is get out your pencil and write a number 1. Write a number 1 right there. And in the month of March, there are 31 days because 30 days have September, April, March, and November. I hope I said that right. The other ones only have, oh, hold on. 30 days have September, April, June, and November. See, Miss Jerry was going a little crazy there. March has 31. And actually, February had 29 this year, and that's actually a totally different story. But there are 31 days in March. The first one was on a Sunday, so we're going to put a 2 on the next day. Very neat and tidy handwriting, please. And what we're going to do is we're going to finish those numbers till the end of the row. And yours should look like mine. Now, what comes after 7? 8. We have to go all the way under here. See where I wrote my number 8? That's where I want you to write your number 8. And then we're going to finish that row. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. See, what comes after 14? 15, and we're going to go all the way here because we always work from left to right, from the top row down. It's the same way when we read books. So I'm writing all the next numbers. We ended with 21. What comes after 21? 22. Is it looking like this calendar? Yep, I see 22 right there. I ended with 28. The next number is 29. Now we're going to stop at 31 because remember, March only has 31 days. That means the very next day was April 1st. Now down here it says, I'm gonna let you see my numbers first. Make sure your numbers look like my numbers, and you can pause the video here if you need to. Now at the bottom right here, it says all of our Sundays we're going to color orange. Mondays will be yellow, Tuesdays will be purple, Wednesdays will be green, Thursdays red, Fridays blue, Saturdays brown. And you'll know right here, that's Sunday. So every number in this row is a Sunday. Let me see if I can find my orange. I have a great orange, a really bright orange that I'm gonna use. I'm gonna show you how to color it. Now remember, Mrs. Derry doesn't always color as good as you do. I want you to color your best. I'm coloring quickly, just so I can show it to you and you don't have to wait. But when you color this, I want you to make sure your orange colors every box and there's no white left in it. All of the Sundays are orange. Now it says the Mondays will be yellow, and I also have a nice bright yellow that I'm gonna use. And I'm gonna stop after Monday, but I want you to finish them up. Now remember, oh, please color so much better than me, please. This is just to show you which days. When you finish coloring that, will you take a picture and send it to me so I can see your beautiful coloring? Now let's turn back to Mrs. Derry's desk. Hi. And let's do this one right here. This is our phonics paper of the day. Match the special sounds with the pictures. Now we didn't have any color on these pictures, so you get to be the artist. You get to color these pictures. But first, let's do the pencil work and get mine. St, pull, der, sh. St. We have a plate, a stove, a shell, and a dress. St, stove, pull, pull, plate, dress, shell. Let's look right here. Burr, goal, full, grr. We have flame, grapes, brush, globe. Brush, globe, flame, grapes. And then color these pictures, please, beautifully. Right here, we're going to mark the vowels and we're going to read the words. We don't have to circle any special sounds today. We've already done our special sound work up here. The first one is done for us. Let's read it. Buck, buck. A buck has two meanings. First, it is a boy or a male deer. And then it also means like $1. If someone says, hey, you got a buck? They don't want you to give them a male deer. They want you to give them $1. Let's do this one. One vowel, mark it with a smile. Did you remember to pray this morning and ask God to give you what you needed today? If you didn't, do it right now. Remember, He'll do it. Let's do the other side. Write the blend you hear in each word. Now, this is gonna be a little tricky, and this is why. This is gonna have a long sound. It's a bike. I, that's long I. So I hear bike. The blend I hear is a B. So first I'm going to make the stick, and then the ball will come after, and then I hear long I. So look what I did. I put the stick over the long I. Let's do this one together. Boat, boat. Okay, I hear a B again. So here's my stick first, and then my ball. And I hear a long O for boat. What number is that? It's 5. 5. I hear an F. And then I hear I, 5. I hear a long I. There you go. Make sure I didn't make it backwards. Last one, rake. Rake. I hear an R. I'm gonna make that stick climb back up, make that small bump at the top. It doesn't go all the way down like an N, but it's almost like an N. Rake. What long vowel sound do you hear? I hear A. First, I'm gonna make that ball and then that stick. Oh, it looks a little bit like a D, I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and make it a little bit better for you. Yep, I think this will be better. It's really messy, I'm so sorry. But that looks like an A. And it's a long A, so I'm gonna put a straight stick over it. See, even Mrs. Derry is not perfect. It's okay if we make mistakes sometimes, but we serve a perfect God. Let's look right here. Fill in the bubble under the word that will complete each sentence. All right, what I like to do is read my choices first. Hat, egg, hat and egg. Now let's read this sentence and see what fits the best. A nut hit Sam on his, do you think it hit Sam on his hat or on his egg? I think the best word would be hat. Now this one has a question mark, so it's asking us a question. Let's read our choices. Oh, 2 vowels, so that means it's going to be a long sound. C or cake. Can Pam bake a C? Or can Pam bake a cake? That's an easy one, cake. Remember, it had a question mark, so make your voice go up at the end. Can Pam bake a cake? Hear my voice went up? Let's do these choices. 2 vowels. Side. 1 vowel. Dog. Pete tied. See, these are also long vowels. Pete tied up his... Did he tie up his side, or do you think he tied up his dog? What do you think the answer is? Dog. Probably didn't want his dog to run away. All right, last is handwriting. I want you to trace, write, read, trace, write, read, trace, write, and color. On the back, ooh, this is exciting. On the back, I'm gonna read this little story. We're gonna trace the sentence, then write it by yourself. And then do the same with this one. And look, there's even a question mark there. And then when you've done beautiful handwriting, color that jet any way you'd like to. If you could build a jet, what colors would you paint it? And then color the backpack like your favorite backpack would look. Thank you so much for your good work on day 6, boys and girls. I love you very much, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.